Ben, lovely family. Yes, you do look a bit like your dad, or at least possibly even more so from your dad's side than your mom's side. Although I think you take equally from both sides. I didn't even know that you had a younger brother. I wasn't even aware you had a sister. But now that we know this, I hope that you'll bring your camera with you over to Ireland when you're going to be there in 3 weeks. And hopefully you'll have access to the internet, just so as we can have some of your memories and some of the area that you may be able to pass on to us with explanations as to this was the place I used to come every day, or this is the Blarney where we came and I actually kissed it. Well, actually, it's the wrong country, but anyways. That said, poor Christy looked as if he was having a worse time from his previous activities than you were. Although I sympathize with your pain, Ben. Unfortunately, there's nothing worse than a hangover. I've only had once in my one time in my life, and it was one time too many. I don't drink too much, but I overdid it that time, and it was during summer. So, oh well. That said, contact sports. Well, let's see. I don't know what to say about contact sports because I don't watch a lot of it. I know about UFC and Ultimate Fighter Championships. I know about kickboxing because I used to have a family cousin thrice removed, basically, that was a champion kickboxer in New Brunswick, and I think he took the title in Canada for a while. Karate or any other Oriental martial arts that are available. Trying to think of any other sports. Boxing, I just find that horrendous. It's just two people slugging it out. Yes, okay, there's technique. Yes, okay, there's stamina. Yes, okay, there's a bunch of things that get thrown in, but the impact that they get is just so brutal to their brains and to the base of their necks. Hockey, Canadian hockey, well, hockey period is now almost like the NFL. It's contact sport after contact sport. You get checked into the sideboards, you get a blade to your knee, you get this and that. If you're not protected, you end up either suffering from a major wound or a disability. I can't even say it. An injury that will render you completely useless for almost a full year. Unfortunately, that's not it. It's just that when you actually get smacked into the boards, the force that they smack these people in, I mean, Jesus Christ, you might as well be actually taking a frying pan and using that upside their helmeted heads. It'll be the same effect. Canadian football and American football, soccer. Trying to think of baseball. Baseball was never a contact sport, but it's become more and more rough as the years have gone by when they're becoming aggressive to try and take bases. It doesn't take much to actually hurt yourself or hurt somebody else. But I agree with you in more ways than one. Lacrosse is now a new sport that's taking a lot more grandeur, especially here in Canada. It's become the national sport slowly. But I mean, if you thought hockey was bad, lacrosse is worse. You have minimal padding. You don't have the full equipment that you usually wear on the ice. You have a helmet. You have gloves. But I mean, you can really get a good whaling from someone if they're really wanting that ball that you have in your stick. It doesn't take much. Well, anyways. I hope that you've recuperated and you're doing swell. And, well, that said, have a nice one. Say hi to Maria for me. Hasta luego.